TCG から OCG サブテラ深い地下に存在する怪獣狩りストーリースパイラルミッションを絶対完成する秘密傭兵ヴェンデッド C から蘇った暗黒の戦士俺たちを忘れないでくれよリンクの力今ここに途中に眠る源流真の姿を現せそのまがまがしい力でどんな敵でもひれ伏させろリンク召喚リンク2サブテラマリスのヨーマ Hello duelists, Rustmarrow here and today we are going to be opening a box of the Yugioh OCG Extra Pack 2017. So for those of you who are unfamiliar, the Extra Pack is actually an annual pack in the OCG that brings the TCG exclusive and Korean OCG exclusive cards to the Japanese game. So as you can see from the cover, we are finally going to be getting the Subterror archetype as well as the SPYRAL, the Vendread and the Formula Athletes. So you guys might have noticed as well, but I'm using a new setup today in order to try and improve my video quality. So do let me know how you guys think about this new setup in the comment section down below as well. So with that, let's get this box open. Alright, so as a mini set in the OCG, unlike the normal boosters, this extra pack only has 15 packs. Let's get things started with the first pack. So I guess, let's talk a bit about the archetypes in this set. Out of all the archetypes that there are, I guess the one that I want to get most is the Subterrors. Ooh, and we're already starting things off with one of the Subterror Malice, or also known as the Subterror Behemoth cards. Alright. Hope you guys are enjoying the new card quality with this new setup. And that'll be all for the first pack, ending off just with a Spiral Rare. So moving on to the next pack. So design wise, I would say that the Subterror archetype is really reminiscent of like the Monster Hunter series of games. Like there's a bunch of heroes and then like a bunch of giant monsters that they need to fight against in order to like save their town and preserve peace, I guess. So that really appeals to me because Monster Hunter is one of my favorite games. Ooh, and our next rare is the Subterror Archer. Yeah, Monster Hunter is one of my favorite games, and I mean, to be honest, I don't really keep track of TCG news, so I didn't even really know of the Subterror archetype until I was playtesting Crawlers a while back, because the brand new Subterror, a Link monster, is such a great support for the Crawlers deck and Flip monster decks in general, and it's definitely one of the top cards that I want to pull from this set. But it is a secret rare, so keep my fingers crossed. But oh! Alright, so we are finally kicking things off with a foil, and this is our first super rare, also known as a Drag on Vermilion. Wow. And ending off with a Spiral Trap. So in order to save time in the opening, instead of sleeving things immediately, I'm just gonna put them aside and then sleeve them later, and then show you guys after they're sleeved at the end. So I think this will be pack number 4. Yeah, but yeah, hopefully I managed to pull that Subterror Link monster, but even not just talking about the Link monster, the rest of the Subterror Behemoths slash Subterror Malices. Oh! Okay, and wow! Here we get our second super rare of the set already. Behind is just another Subterror rare card, and it's gonna be the Subterror Swordsman, which is definitely one of the key cards of the deck. I've been doing my research because I'm really intending to playtest it out. Yeah, but yeah, going back to the Subterror Malices and Behemoths, all of them are like so cool. They're like giant monsters with such awesome looking designs. I really want to collect all of them, like have it of one each of the Behemoths slash Malices especially. Ooh, is this our first Vendread card? So what do you guys think about the Vendreads actually? Wow! Okay! And that was unexpected, but here we've got our secret rare, and I guess now that we've pulled this, that means I'm probably not gonna get the Subterror secret rare, but yeah, so we got the Spiral secret rare instead, which is Spiral the Double Helix, or the Double Helix. Oh well, looks like I won't be able to play my Crawlers deck competitively in real life. But yeah, what do you guys think about the Vendread deck? Because I mean,
From the beginning of the card game, I haven't really been a fan of ritual decks, but considering the new Link, oh wow, this is definitely one of the more cooler Subterror Malices. Subterror Malice Alrabon. Yeah, but with the new Link format and the whole limitations of the extra deck summoning, I guess ritual monsters and ritual decks actually have a better chance of becoming more viable and powerful in the meta game and the game as a whole as well. So what do you guys think about it? For the Vendread especially, well, since they are a zombie-based archetype, other than ritual summoning, their main function is to be able to special summon from the grave, which I think is a pretty interesting dynamic to think about considering the current format, because that means that other than just being a ritual summon deck, they are a deck that can easily obtain fodder, which can be used for perhaps, tributing other monsters such as the Monarchs maybe, or even even just use them to fill up the arrowheads for links, or even go Xyz or synchro summon if you really want to. So overall it sounds like a very interesting, quite versatile, flexible deck, but of course I think it only debuted in Code of the Duelist for you guys, so it still doesn't have that much support yet. So it's interesting to see how the Vendread archetype will continue to develop in the future. Oh, what's this? Subterror Malice Elgaust. Yeah, this is one of those giant monsters that really blew my mind. Subterrors are so awesome. As for the Spiral archetype, well, they have a whole spy theme going on. I'm not a big fan of that because they're just like ordinary people, like not very interesting designs, I guess, just personally speaking. But it seems like they're a bit, based on what I've read, they seem a bit like, what was that, the Bujin archetypes, where it really revolves around having one of the powerful main deck monsters and keeping it on your field in order to preserve your entire deck's advantage. So in the case of Spiral, it will be Spiral Secret, Spiral Super Agent, which if I'm not wrong is an ultra rare in this set. So I'm probably not going to pull it. I'm not sure if there are any other ultra rares, because if there was a Subterror ultra rare, I don't think I saw what it was. But if there was one and it's a Malice / oh! What's this? Oh, it's an ultra rare. And it's an Xyz monster, my favorite kind of extra deck monster, and it's Tornado Dragon. Wow, do you guys see this? So this dragon is, let me focus a bit more. So this guy is literally just a tornado, and you can see him picking up random objects from around the world and on the land. So you can see a cow over there. Is that a book? Yeah, that's a book, and then there's even a chair. Oh my god, this artwork's amazing. Pretty cool card. And how many packs do we have left? Wow, okay, I spent a lot of time rambling about Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, 5 packs left. So this is pack number 1 of the remaining 5. Probably gonna have to refocus. Alright. Let's see if we can pull any more Subterror foils. And yep, nope, just a Subterror Archer again. I think if I'm not wrong, the Archer is the second most important main deck monster in the deck compared to, what was it? The Swordsman? Yeah, who's the key card. He lets you special summon those giant ass, badass, crazy monsters like this guy for pretty much free, so... And he is recyclable, so that's pretty amazing. Subterror. And the hidden city of the Subterrors. You know, the Subterror is an archetype that seems like it has so much lore put into it. I bet the artists went batshit crazy as they were drawing the Subterror cards. They were probably high on Red Bull while drawing deep into the night and talking about all the stories that the adventurers could be having fighting against the behemoths. That's something pretty cool to think about. And if you've realized, I haven't really talked much about the, the Formula Athlete. Oh! Wait, is this? Yeah, this is super rare. Oh my god, we're getting all the Spiral foils. And this is Spiral Vortex, or at least that's his Japanese name. Pretty cool. Oh, it looks like he's the second guy in Spiral Double Helix. So I wonder what that means. Wait, does that mean is he the height of Jekyll and Hyde, and Spiral Super Agent is Jekyll? Oh wait, I'll look back at my secret rare later to confirm this, but let's carry on for now. Our second last pack, if I'm not wrong. Lost track of how many foils we could pull. I think around 5, and I think 5 should be it already. Since a normal booster box in Japanese with 30 packs only yields 10 foils. Alright, so this is the final pack. Come on. One thing you guys may not know about the extra packs is that the extra packs also contain reprints of like the World Championship special prize cards, and they are printed in an awesome looking rarity called Extra Secret Rare. So in Extra Pack, I think 2013, I actually managed to pull the Ultimate Dragon of White Extra Secret Rare. So it will be nice to be able to get another one, although I think the chances of it happening are really low. Alright, and here we go. The final card. Oh, hey, that's not so bad. Is this an ultra? Yes, from the foiling of the name, it seems to be an ultra rare. And our final foil is Vendread Slayer, which I completely don't mind because this is such a badass looking card. I mean, just look at that gesture. He's like, huh, come on bro, you think you can take me? And he's so badass. He's like, instead of being like the other Vendreads, just some like a creepy zombie-ish kind of design, they sort of like incorporated some like superhero elements in him as well. So it's so badass, such a cool looking card. Actually, wait a minute, if he's a slayer, does that mean he slays the Vendread? No. Okay, but yeah, that's maybe can be a topic of discussion for another video for another day. So before we end things off, let's just run through the foils we managed to pull from this box. I think we got a pretty good variety. So we are starting off with 3 super rares. We start off with this epic looking Mecha Dragon Tank Drag-On Vermilion. I mean, he pretty much looks like a Zoid Gundam fusion at this point. And up next we've got a Subterror foil, which is the Subterror Swordsman. Pretty good pull for anybody planning to start a Subterror deck. And up next, our third and final super rare will be Spiral Vortex. And then we are getting this card with the awesome looking artwork, Torny Dragon. This will be our first ultra rare, and we got 2 ultra rares in total. So our second ultra rare is right over here, Vendread Slayer, another badass looking card. Really happy with this pull in particular. And finally, we end things off with our secret rare, Spiral, the Double Helix. So yes, it does seem like within the artwork we get 2 characters. On the right we have Spiral, Super Agent, and on the left is a Vortex. So I mean, they could just be like partners in crime, and this could be like a pair card. But I mean, I think it makes more sense if they have like a sort of Jekyll and Hyde relationship, and the Double Helix is like maybe their secret code name when they like use their special move and they actually be able to split into 2 people and operate independently. So that's pretty cool to think about. I think overall the pulls from this box were pretty interesting. It was a pretty fun box to open, especially with all the Subterror Malices. Gonna look through all of them later. So that will be all of the foils we managed to pull from this set. And just to keep you guys in the loop for upcoming releases in the OCG, at the end of the month we'll be receiving the new Structure Deck R, which is the Fairy and Counter Trap based deck. And then in the middle of next month, we'll finally be getting the next main booster in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Brain series, Extreme Force, where we'll finally get the 3rd talker, X-Code Talker. So with that, I guess that'll be the end of this booster box opening video. Hope to see you guys in the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. Let's access the spinning, swirling data storm, and with the wind our hearts are made to